No cage, no barrier, just us. We are swimming with the largest fish in the world, the whale shark. We came all the way to Philippines for this, and this experience changed our lives. And if this is something that excites you, then watch the entire vlog. This was the wildest experience of our lives, and it felt like magic. But behind the beauty lies a story people don't always talk about. But I'm not here to judge or take sides. I'm just here to show you the truth, and you decide for yourselves. The whale sharks definitely don't want you to sleep because to spend time with them, we had to wake up at 3 am and by 4 am we left Cebu city because it's a 3-hour drive to Oslob, our destination where the whale sharks are eagerly waiting for us. Waking up early has to be your top priority because otherwise it gets too crowded. We booked our experience online a day prior. So this activity runs from 6 am to 11 am and every day there are only limited number of slots. So if you get there without booking, then you have to wait for people who have already booked. And after that, if slots are available, then you get a chance. And the exact number of slots, it keeps changing as per management decisions. We got there at 7 am and even then it felt as if we are late because there was so much of crowd. And if you're a walk-in, then that is the walk-in counter. You immediately realize it's an activity on every tourist bucket list. Oslob is very crowded but very well managed. Another travel tip that I will give you is get a guide as it makes everything very convenient. I would take this moment to thank our guide Christine who was with us in Philippines for 5 days. She treated us like family and made every experience so magical and wonderful for us. So this entire experience will cost you 8,000 Indian rupees per head, which is approximately 95 US dollars. This includes a private pickup and drop from Cebu to Oslob, a private guide, breakfast and lunch. And if you want to directly come to Oslob and book the experience, then it will cost you 1500 Indian rupees or 17 US dollars. You will be given token numbers and as per the order, your number will be announced. Then you have to go through a mandatory briefing where they will tell you about the do's and don'ts.
Good morning everyone. Welcome to Barangay Tanawan, Oslob, Cebu. I'll just sum up the rules and the regulations.
First is that you're not allowed to touch the whale shark. Second, you're not allowed to do any flash photography. Thirdly, while swimming, you have to observe a 4-meter distance from the whale shark. While swimming, if the whale sharks come really close to you, then don't panic. You just have to give them way and let them swim away. And lastly, you're not allowed to apply any sunscreen because it is harmful for the whale shark and the marine life. I'm sure you would want to film this experience. So make sure you get your GoPros if you don't have one. And I'll give you another tip that get it from the vendors which are near the briefing area and not from the parking side, as the ones near the briefing area are the latest GoPro models with better camera. And this will cost you approximately 900 Indian rupees or 10 US dollars. And don't worry about the footage because after the entire experience, they will transfer the videos and the photos to your phone. All formalities done and now we are waiting for our turn. And that is where we have to go where the whale sharks are waiting for us. So they are going to take everybody turn by turn in these tiny boats which are called bunkers. And wearing a life jacket is not mandatory and each bunker is going to take approximately 10 people and we are going to get 30 minutes to interact with the whale sharks. Another important tip I'll give you is that leave all your belongings here at the first stop and don't carry anything to the bunkers because it's very cramped up and whatever you take is definitely going to get drenched and wet. Even if you're not a swimmer, don't worry. You will still manage to interact with the whale sharks as they swim near the surface of the water. But if you want a closer interaction, then you can put on your life jacket and jump into the water and you will be able to float and have a closer interaction with the whale sharks. And now the real deal. You just slip into the water and let this majestic creature swim with you. It just glides past you. Wow, it's breathtaking. And you're floating just inches away from the ocean's largest fish. In that moment when it passes by you, that's when you realize the enormous size of this fish, what 40 feet actually means, and how we are not even the size of its tail. A very magical yet humbling experience. Each bunker has an expert local diver, and I want to take this moment to give a big shout out to all the Filipino guides because they take really good care of you. And these expert divers will also help you shoot footage free of cost. They're doing a fab job, so always try and tip them. Now let's talk about the other part. Is it actually ecotourism? And how come the whale sharks are always swimming there? And is this ethical? Well, the whale sharks are always there because they are being fed by the locals on the bunkers. And yes, it does disrupt marine life and also migration patterns and creates dependency. But it has also supported the local economy of Oslob and created jobs. Just because of this activity, the locals of Oslob today have money to feed their families and to send their kids to school. We were not here to judge. We were here just to experience the magic of Oslob and to feel a part of the whale shark family. And we have had an experience which we will remember all our lives and tell these travel stories to everybody that we meet. You guys have watched the video and you can have your own opinions and tell me in the comments. If you love this video, then like, comment, also share this video with at least one person. And most important, subscribe to the channel so that I keep creating amazing videos for you. And see you next time.